Welcome back, YouTube. I'm coming back with another tutorial. We got a future vocal preset here today. I know y'all been locking into all these presets, especially the YB preset. Just don't forget to subscribe, and you know my name. My name is Bill. We back again with another preset. Like I said, we got more to come. I just been lately busy. Been having clients hit me up. If you need your stuff mixed and mastered, go ahead and hit me up. Need a custom template? Go ahead and hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram, and I got you. But let's get right into the tutorial. Today, I'm actually making this feature preset, and I used a couple of third-party plugins that weren't Wave plugins. But guess what? It is fine. I got some alternatives for you, so no need to click away. I know you probably saw the screen. It was like, I'm a little, I don't got them plugins. You feel me? But we do got the Fab Filter here today, and we also got the Distressor here today as well. But like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and let me give y'all a little clip of like how it sound like real quick. Just focus on comments, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it must sound fire. I ain't even gonna lie, it must sound fire. Let me play it back real quick. I'm fucking with Shawty, yeah. I'm loving the way that she fucking me, yeah. Give no fucks, yeah. We don't get no fucks, yeah. I mean, I gotta make sure I play it like very smoothly, because I don't need like YouTube saying like this and this and that. But let's get into the I would say it like that one producer. Let's get into that bank thing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it real quick. We got the Wave Studio verse opened up. I did base this off of my Eliada preset of YB, but then I changed a bunch of plugins because they almost had like, I wouldn't say they had the same voice, but they almost had the same mechanics of the vocal. So let's get into it. I just forgot to save it. You feel me? Meet. Now, we got the noise suppressor. We put on 10.0, and then we put the SSL channel real quick. We got the lows at negative 2.0, and then we also did the frequency at 151, 1.00, 1.50, and we got the 2.5. Also, we're coming back with the high mid frequency of this is the Q, I would say, like in EQ. It's about the 1.50. And then we got the frequency at 0.60. I think that's like 600. Let me comment down below and let me know if that's what that means. Cause my whole time producing, I think this means like in the 600 range, but I hope I'm not wrong. So then the dB, we put that on 3.0, and then right here we put this on 12.00, and then after that we got the 5.0 for the dB of the volume of the high frequency. That is pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. You want to try to keep it at 2 or 3, maybe even a 4, but a 5 is like, I'm pushing it really, but it's future, and I saw the brightness of his vocal, so I was trying to ace it, you know what I'm saying? So then we got the 80 for the filter. The ratio 2.1, not too bad for the compression. And then we got 0.0 for threshold, because we did most of our compression later on through the chain. And then we got the release at 0.40, and we got the gate at negative 30. We didn't really need a noise gate. That's why we brought the NS1 at the beginning. I hope most of y'all understand that. But I know if you're new to mixing, it's understandable. So the next thing you know, we got the CLA 76. We got the input, negative 32, negative 24, and we got 7, and then we got 3. No big deal. Let's keep going. We just started. We gotta get on the road. You know what I'm saying? We got the 3.1 for the ratio. We got negative 1.0 for the gain. Threshold negative 9.0. Hey, yeah. Let's focus on comments. So let's focus on them. I know we're trying to F up them comments, you feel me? But let's focus on these comments. So we got the attack on 6.50. And then we got the release on 80.0. And before we continue, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, because we gotta run them subscribers up, you feel me? Boy trying to go big, you feel me? And just always hit me up if you need a mix, you feel me? So then we got the DeEsser as well. We put the threshold on negative 19.0 and the range on negative 12.0. And we put the frequency on 550.6. Simple as that. We got the parallel split right here. We about to go into that. Let's go ahead and do this R box so I don't forget. We got the compression at negative 2.1, and then we got the gain at 0.0, and then the gate, no gate. Like I said, we got that all settled at the beginning with this NS1. So let's go into the parallel split. We got the C6. I use this for my NBA YoungBoy chain. Well, I use this for it. They were kind of the similar, like I said, like some of the vocal mechanics were similar. So it's not like I copied and pasted. It's like what I did. I was finding things from my different presets and I put them all together. So whenever you looking for your sound, when you trying to find your sound, find different 5 artists you like and combine them together, and maybe you found your sound. So then we got the silk vocals as well. I'll go down here, show y'all these real quick. I didn't really put the gate on, and I don't think I did. Shoot, and then the mix we put at 90. We'll see. We'll see if I put the gate. I think I did. I did. I put on -79. Okay. So after that, we go to the Q10. Yup, my favorite EQ right here. Besides this Fab Filter, I just finally got the Fab Filter. Uh, do I suggest it? Yes. Was it $200? In retail it is, but if you in school, it's about $80. So go ahead and get you that Fab Filter if you in school for sure. Like if you know somebody, if you know your cousin, your grandma, your auntie, your mama, if you know they in school, bro, go ahead and get their school email, bro, and then you could use it, bro. You can only pay that $80. You feel me? So just a big suggestion. But I'm actually in school, so I could do what I could do. But hopefully you copy these settings after my stay in school effect. I mean, I understand if you not, it's understandable. Then we got the mag tube. Let me get this. Let me see if I can enlarge this for you. Yep, So we got the mag tube real quick. This what really gives that distortion feel of Future. You know how Future has that grittiness, but it's smooth. Like his vocal was tough. I ain't gonna lie, his vocal was tough to do. His vocal was definitely tough to do. I had to like go ham. Right here, we just got another SSL channel. You feel me? 105. Then we got the 5.0. Then we got the 8.00. Compression 2.1. Man, we compressing this vocal like crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. 0.40. No noise gate. Like I said, we only did 3.0 on this. Nothing changed on that really. This a 1.50. And like I said, this noise gate stuff don't matter, so don't be trying to figure out what it is. And then we got the 2.5, and then we got the 1.00, and then we got the 1.50. And now we still going down. We got the negative 9.0, and then we got the 100. The reason why we did this, like why we made the lows down, because this is what I call my presence. You see how I boosted that? This is my presence. So I kind of label each slot a certain way. Like this is like I'm gonna EQ the crap out of his vocal. Like if something's missing, I'm gonna put it right here. But if I need his high pitchness, I need that clarity, I need that presence, I need that like energetic feeling. This is what I put that for my second stuff. So let's go ahead and hop in the third one. The third one is more just like my little effect. This is more like my reverb effect. So let's see. I'll solo it and I'll turn it off and show y'all what it sounds like.
Hey, yeah. Let's focus. Yeah. Let's focus on commas, yeah. Let's focus on commas. Yeah. Let's focus on commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000, another 100,000. 100,000 by 100,000. $1 million have money shot. Let's focus on commas.
See, that wasn't too bad. But like I said, I like it. I like this reverb a lot. I just got Valhalla, and I've been complaining about that for almost every video, but I finally got that mug. I didn't use it on here though. Let me know down in the comments if y'all want me to use it, cause I finally got it and everything. But these are basically the settings for the Space Rider. I'm sorry, I know y'all been waiting for me to click on these. Y'all probably skipped through the video. You feel me? But here we go. Let me see. I'll show y'all these settings real quick. Oh man. Oh man, I don't like the gatekeep because man, I used to be one of y'all. You feel me? I used to be looking up videos like crazy, and then I just started like, I was like, man, why don't I make my own videos? Because I don't watch these YouTube videos hundreds of times, like, and then I've learned so much. Like I interned at studios and stuff like that, and I learned so much, and I realized, wait a minute, let me be this guy. Let me be the guy not to gatekeep, because they be gatekeeping for real. They be gatekeeping for real. We got this EQ for the reverb. Not all of them be gatekeeping though. Let me not. I'm not trying to bash nobody's head. Not all of them be gatekeeping. Then we got the delay as well. We got this on -16. So the delay is kind of important for feature. Just change from host or to MS depending on like how where you want your delay at. I found that my delay was perfect, more perfect here. But you can keep it on host or you can put on MS and find your delay. But all the rest of the settings you can copy. That ain't no big deal. Let me go ahead and make these big. Oh man, all these rest of the settings you can copy. I just find the delay yourself. Like I said, just move this knob back and forth. Um, Cause not everybody's gonna need the same delay. You feel me? Let me see. Let me see.
100,000.
Dang, I tell you, man, that's CPU problems, bro. But next thing you know, we got the plate. We got it on B. And let me hurry up and click through these 120. And we got the dry and wet on 80. We got that on off 1.1. We got this on 3.0. We got this on 6. And the crosstalk, don't forget that's on 10. And next thing on the bass cut, we got it on 2. After that, let's go to the next plugin. We got the Mini R reverb real quick. We got the timing on 100%. We got the hall. We got the large. We got the pre-delay on 65. And we got the lows on -12. And we just vibing. We just vibing. So we got this on 7.0. It's hard to get it back on point. -5.0. We got the reverb amount on 63.2. Yeah, I'm moving fast, huh? And then we got the distortion on 8.0, and we got the dry and wet on 100%, you know. I kind of got to move fast. I got to go to work in a couple minutes. And so let's go. Let's get I don't know what that was. That was like a hyena. So then we got the number one slide, and then we got the number 5, and then we got the number 6 for the EQ for that. Then we got the S1 imager. You know, we got to put this on 1.50, nothing else hidden, you feel me? And then after that, we got the API EQ real quick. We put this on 6. There's 2 knobs. I swear if you get this wrong, there's 2 knobs. Let me see if I can make it bigger for you. Mm, Okay, bet. So there's 2 knobs, bro. This is blue knob, bro. Dude, this is the gray one. So you gotta put that on 6, and you gotta click in the middle. Click in the middle, and then change that to 10. See, there's 5, 7, 10. So we controlling the frequency of 10. But then you gotta remember there's 2 knobs. So you just copy them knobs. We got 4, and then we got what's this one? 8. And then this one we got 50. And then this one we got 0. And then you put the filter over to that side, and that's about it. And let me turn the analog off. You can keep it on or you can keep it off. I I I usually decide to turn it off because it sometimes creates that hissing sound that I don't like when I'm bouncing out my track. So I'm just gonna keep that off. Honestly, I didn't even know that was on because I never even bounced this track out.
100,000, another 100,000, 300,000, 500.
So there we go. We basically done with the studio verse. And let's go through these other plugins. Basically, I got this from the studio man in Little Rock. Shout out Little Rock. I do mess with the studios down there. Shout out to Kush. That's who really put me on this. It's like a warmth for basically a warmth for for your vocals. Dang. It's basically a warmth for your vocals. It's a tube saturator. So I'll put it on 1.5. You can put on Velvet or Crunch. I feel like Velvet is more of a good sounding. Like I feel like that's what really makes the vocal hit. Then we got the Fresh Air. I'll put this on 59 and 30. If you don't have Fresh Air, bro, it's free. Go ahead and download it. If you're having problems downloading Fresh Air, download it and check your iLock and make sure it's active. It's a free plugin. Just look up Fresh Air. Simple as that. Kramer tape, bro. We got this on. We go hit him with that magnify glass. Magnify. Magnify. I can't even say it right. So -6.0, and then we got this on 0.0, and then we put this on over. Put this on 15. Put Put the flux on 246. You can put it on 250 if you want. And then we got the woe in Florida. I'm gonna put that on 50.0. And then we got the low pass. You can put that on like 10,000. And no, I'm not special. I'm just having a good old time. Can't have a good old time making presets, you feel me? Apparently. So put that on 80, you feel me? And don't forget to subscribe as well. Uh Basically that's it for that. After that, we got the Distressor. Like I said, if you don't got this, it's all right. But if you do, go ahead and copy these settings. And then I got you on the alternative. So if we make an alternative, bro, right? We make an alternative, Brody, right? So we gonna need a CL76. Let me put the 76. Sometimes it be tripping. There you go, CL76. So we gonna open that up. And I'm gonna hold shift. If you hold shift, you can open two plugins at the same time. So here we go. All you gotta do is tune these in, bro. Look, that says that's like 4.5 on the input. So you're looking at this and you like, I don't see 4.5, Brody. Like, where's that at? It only goes up to 10. You kind of got to think about it. What's the middle? The middle is 5. It go to 0 out of 10. Simple as that. I'm not good at math, but dang, this is light work. So look, you just match it up. Look, that's about right. That's about right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Cause this gonna be like in the middle. And the middle's 5, right? So we just gonna be in the middle. Boom. That's already set. Attack. Output. Let's go to the output knob. Output. Boom. It's a little bit past 5. Boom. Simple as that. Attack. See? I'm already leveling this in with y'all. I'm lively mixing this for y'all. So y'all can literally see how to do it the perfect way. Boom. Just like that. Like, see? You basically didn't need the plugin that I got. I only got this plugin because it sounds better. And four. Simple as that. So like basically that's how what you would do for the CL. Now it did say I did my research real quick and it said that you need to put an R compressor after it for them to be the best combination. So let me try this. Let me go ahead and tune this in for y'all. Cause I'm doing all this extra work for you. For you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So I'm doing all this extra work for you because I fuck with y'all. I try not to cuss in my videos, but I fuck with y'all. Y'all feel me? So you get the attack and then you get the release. You could really lead the release about, well, you want to kind of fast, not too fast. We probably put on 100. Put it on 100 and then put the attack. I kind of want to change that. I want to say 35 would be better. We put on 35. So put your settings just like that. Simple as that. No big problem. I'm gonna go ahead and take them off since I already got a good plug-in to match both of those from UAD. And don't forget to do those settings. And also, you kind of want to tune these knobs in to where you hitting like around this area. If you just hitting 1 and 2, you need to change like your input or your output.
100,000, another 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, $1 million, let's have a motor show.
See what I'm saying? So after that, let's go to the S1 Imagery. You feel me? We want to space out the vocals, but we not wanting to do it too much, so we put it on 1.10. I learned from recent producers and a little research and some of ChatGPT. You don't want to have your vocals on the S1 Imager space fully out. I thought that's what you should do, but then I realized that ain't it. So after that, you know how I got it. I got my lead vocals put into my all vocals track. But before I do that, I always forget to show y'all the Autotune. So I'm going to show y'all the Autotune real quick. We got 10, 0, and 10. And I did a little shape for a little vibrato. I don't know how you say that. I'm going to call it vibration. F it. And so just copy these settings in real quick. And I put it on soprano. I put the format on 110. Only because I wanted my vocal a little bit more deeper like features. So you can control a little bit how your pitch is, like a deep pitch or a high pitch. So I wanted mine a little closer to features to get this vocal on perfect. So back to the vocal preset. Let's go to the all vocals track. He usually uses a Neve. I don't have the Neve from UAD. So basically, if you got the Neve, you can kind of tune these settings in. We got 2.0, put that on 10. And then we got the 1.5. And then we got the lows on negative 2.0. But the mids on negative 1.5, my bad. And then we got the high pass on 80. You can actually turn this on. And it'll make it clear. But I got it off right now, so you really don't even have to do this set live. I ain't gonna lie. I turned the input down a little bit, so it's on like negative 1.0. And then we got the Fab Filter, the Glory. I ain't gonna lie, if you got the Fab Filter, use tough. Like I said, I got an extra plugin for the ones that don't have it, so don't worry, don't get discouraged. This is how I basically filter my vocal. But see, there's a trick that I learned. So make sure you turn this to low. But there's a trick that I learned on this Fab Filter, right? If you do this and I think you click the red one on the beat. So I got one on my beat track. So look, you play it and it'll show these little red little increments and it'll tell you exactly where to take out. It's like a cheat code. And I was like, dang, I can see why this is $200.
100,000, another 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, $1 million, let's have a motor show.
And as you can see, I already took it out. So I already took out the frequencies that it was telling me I need to take out. And I put this on warm mode, which makes it sound more professional and high quality. So I see why this EQ is $200. Now, you don't get most of those inside you don't get most of those inside other EQs. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the EQ to replace it with, unless you got it. I would definitely suggest buying it. It was actually worth the money. I ain't gonna lie, because I was hesitant for a while. So basically, all you got to do is copy these frequency settings and put in here. I'm gonna show you them. There we go. We got the 150 frequency. We got the 252 frequency. And we got the 530. We got the 656. We got the 744. And we got the 155.9. Now this is only gonna be for the people that got Fab Filter low key. I try to match it up with y'all, but the thing is though, this has a dynamic on it, so it's a multi-band compression. It's basically a compression, and an EQ. So it's compressing and it's EQing at the same time, but you can't do that on a regular EQ. That's why I see why Fab Filter is pretty good. But next band is 3,919. This one's the same compression and EQ. 565, and then we got this at 860.75. Dang, those are pretty close. And then we brought the highs up at the 15,000 mark. So basically that concludes that. I know I be usually using Waves, but I just started buying some other plugins. I was saying if it would be cool, it'd be cool with y'all if I use a couple third-party plugins, and then we got the mic mod, my favorite. We got it on the Sony C800. The Sony CH800. I'm gonna say the Sony mic. The Sony mic has more of a brightness and more of a presence, so that's the reason why I used it. But I think I honestly think Future uses the Newman 87, so I kind of should have went more for that mic. But once I heard his vocal, I heard more presence, so I'm just gonna use what I think is perfect. You feel me? Then we put an EQ after that. Something slight, nothing too big. You can copy them real quick. And after that, we just got the vocal rider. Nothing too big, about 2.0 on this. We put these on negative 6.0. Then we got this one on 3.0. We put that on fast mode. And honestly, man, that's basically about it. We got the target on negative 23. I don't think I'm really missing anything on this vocal preset. I'll be trying not to. We got the Adlibs down here. I could kind of click through those real quick. I know they kind of seem like gatekeeping, but I'm just gonna click through them real quick. I'm not a big fan of Adlibs. You kind of could just try to copy them in real quick. I'll just click them as fast as I can. I mean, you just have to, pause the video, try not to miss none. I'll try to double back and double click on it real quick. Oops. So you can kind of get what they were. But the ad-libs, really, you can use your own ad-libs. I feel like I don't put enough work in ad-libs. And if y'all think I should, definitely put that in the comments. Because I probably could make some fire ad-libs if I tried even harder, you feel me? At least I'm not lying. I tell you that I'm not trying that hard on the ad-libs. Because ad-libs, they sound good, but that lead vocal is what we really looking for, you feel me? And so we got the doublers. You just copy them settings real quick before I have to dip off. Don't forget this crosstalk, treble. There we go. And that's about it for that reverb. And then the delay, got down 20, 12, off. Almost there, almost there. Okay, I think that's about right. About right, yeah. And we just got the last one, the Q10. You can just copy these settings. That's about it. And that basically concludes our vocal preset today on Future. If you made it to the end of this video, I just hope that you subscribe, man. I hope y'all just go out today and work really hard. I'm about to head on to work. I have multiple jobs, so I don't want to hear no hatred in the comments, or I'm gonna get on your ass. Just point blank period. Uh, I am a producer, but I'm also human, so you gotta always remember that, guys. I just hope y'all have a blessed day. You feel me? I hope y'all just go out and make that money. You feel me? Um, uh, Comment down below. Almost forgot. Comment down below of who you think I should do next. I already got a few suggestions like Rallo Rodriguez, uh, Fredo Bang. I haven't heard Lil Baby yet. I did Future because I already had him in the vault ready for y'all. So that's about it. Just go ahead and subscribe, comment down below, like this video. Go check out my other presets. And go ahead and hit me on Instagram if you need any of my services for real. But I just hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all guys later. Thanks for watching.